And your fingers.
Honeys, welcome back. If you're new here, subscribe to my channel, catch up on some of my previous videos later on, and then come back and see me. Okay guys, so this is what my hair looks like after I have taken out all of the knotless box braids. I finger detangled to break up the residue. Sometimes I did use my rat tail comb to just kind of insert it and use an up and down motion to break up some of that buildup. But for the most part, I use my fingers. My fingers definitely save me a lot of hair and a lot of breakage. So I'd rather use these. These are the natural tools that God gave me, and I am pretty good at using them. Okay, so the motion that I kind of use is just very gentle. It's almost like playing a harp or something. A beautiful string, a cello, a large string instrument or something. So you just kind of want your fingers to move like this as you're pulling the hair apart, but you're going to see the demonstration. I know that it's going to look like it's probably tedious, but I promise you it's worth it. It really doesn't take that long. You can break up a section, you can do it in quadrants and do it in under probably an hour and a half if you really pace yourself. So I am going to go ahead and let you all see how I broke up this residue from my knotless box braids. I hope you enjoy this video. I hope you try this technique so that you can save your hair. I am going to do a little more detangling because there are a few pieces in the back that I didn't get. That first row of braids at the nape of my neck, oh my goodness. They are always the most difficult to unravel. Not necessarily unravel, but the most difficult to get the buildup out of. It's because your hair, lint and everything is just kind of in those braids first, like some of these ones in the middle. Oh my goodness. I just pulled them apart and just did my little harpy finger action and the residue came out. I mean, come on, y'all. My hair is dry, but it's not. It's like so strong. It feels so strong, and I definitely attribute it to that last moisturizer that I used, which was a Silk Elements leave-in with jojoba oil, silk, and what's the other protein? I thought there was another protein in it. I'm not sure. But anyway, guys, we're going to get right into this video. I'll see you guys on the other side. Bye. Okay, honeys, we're going to get right into looking at this hair once I have removed all of the knotless box braids. So as you can see, the buildup is very present and my hair has grown quite a bit over the last 7.5 weeks. So I'm just going to go by section, which is what I've already been doing. And I make sure that the braid is completely unraveled. Well, the section is completely unraveled, and then I start to pull apart, and if it doesn't come apart like that, I'll get the rat tail comb and start to insert it in that up and down motion. So I'm going to give you guys a shot of my hairline. As you can see, it is very full. I do attribute that to constantly using the essential oils as well as Jamaican black castor oil or regular castor oil. Okay, so I'm going to stop talking so you guys can enjoy this demonstration. You will see me break down 4 different sections in this video. So I'll do the 2 that I refreshed on the left side of my head, as well as 2 that I saved that has 7 weeks of buildup, so that you all can see the difference in the process. Each section took about 2 minutes to break down the buildup and to fish out the shed hair. So again, this process looks like it's more difficult than it is. I did speed this up so it does look a little rougher when I'm inserting the comb, but really you're just inserting the comb to loosen up the buildup, and that way you can pull it apart and your fingers are going to do a majority of the work. So pump some iron, get ready to have those hands over your head for a little while and work those arms out, girl, because we work out when we do our hair. And this is the part where I just use my fingers to open and close the hair to kind of fish out any shed hair during this process. You guys will know that it's shed hair versus breakage by the length of the hair. If your hair is pretty long, then your shed hair should be just as long as the hair that's in your scalp, because the shed hair is the hair that just kind of that is shed from the follicle every day versus something that's breaking midway through the hair or towards the end. So it's okay for shed hair to be long. Do not be alarmed, because I ain't. Go ahead and do these 8 off camera, and then I'll come back and I'll show you the less dense area on the left side of my head here, and where I refresh these 2 sections. You'll see the difference in me taking this down versus one that was in for 7.5 weeks versus 2.5 or so. All right, see you soon. Okay, honey, so here is a part where I had taken out the weave, but there was still a little bit of a plait, so I had to unravel that first and then go right in with that opening and closing heart fingers action to just kind of break that buildup down, and then it'll just easily slide off of my hair. let me explain the importance of finger detangling. Your fingers can feel things that these combs and these brushes just cannot, okay? So use your fingers if you want to retain the length in your hair. That you have to be gentle with it. Let your fingers glide over it. When you feel something snagging or something that's rough, that's when you take less tension and you just kind of like you're playing a beautiful harp. Your fingers have to move in harmony and you're just really gentle and you're pulling the hair apart, okay? So you can do this, you can keep your hair and you can retain your length. You can maintain a protective style for as long as you're willing to keep it up and moisturize it and keep your hair looking good, feeling good, and being healthy. Okay, honeys, that is it. Thank you guys so much for watching. Subscribe to my channel. If you have any questions or comments, make sure that you ask or state it down below. I am going to continue with the back section of my hair to break down this buildup, and then I'm going to style my hair, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Peace.